get at me, yo. Oracle at vertexofabundance.org. I don't do a lot of vocal work because I don't work with Mercury or I don't work with Gu or Legba too much. It's not my cup of tea. Um, so um, that's the little secret there. What I was gonna say, it's personal, and so I decided not to say it. Let's focus on this sermon now. So we have transformation on the grounds of surrender, and when I brought this card out, I heard cigarettes and chocolate milk. These are just a couple of my cravings. Everything that I like seems a little bit harmful. Basically, everything you like is gonna kill you. and and that's by Rufus Rain, right? And I love the piano. Doom, 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 doom. So that's what I heard when I pulled this card up. And I'm that way. You know, I used to be addicted to donuts. So what I did was um I went out and I bought 2 dozen donuts and I ate them all in one sitting. Because I had it bad. I was sleep driving to the donut store. So I had to do something dramatic. And I surrendered because I was like, there's no amount. I gave up drugs, I gave up dick, I gave up lying, I gave up cheating, I gave up stealing. I can't give up donuts too, you know. And but I was like, but if I believe this story, then it's true. So what I did was I was like, okay, something alive in me physically has an issue because I was sleep driving to the donut store. I moved back in with my parents for that summer because I had just gotten out of rehab and I wanted to have support around me while I was getting back on my feet. And my brother was following me at 3:30 in the morning to Uncle Joe's donut store, and literally, I was sleep driving to the donut store. Because, you know, ain't nothing open after 2 a.m. in the suburbs but some legs. It's true. It's true. So, surrender. First of all, honor what's alive in you, even if it's shadow, even if it's nasty, even if it's shameful. Because diagnosis, you need to give it a name and accept that it's a problem before you can go about solving it. If you want to be all virginal, then you're judging yourself. And judgment is you. So if you see something in the environment that repulses you, it's a reflection of you. It wouldn't repulse you if you had worked through the thing alive in you already that's responding in repulsion. So when I accepted that I had a donut addiction and it was causing so much drama in my family where my mom couldn't sleep at night because I was leaving in the middle of the night after just coming home from rehab, and this is like 14 years ago. I was 16, 17. I'm 31 now, so calm it down. So I had to accept, oh, I got an issue. I got to do something. So I applied the 12 steps to the donuts. I sat down. I made myself physically sick with the donuts. And then it became real easy after that to get rid of my addiction. Now, it's never fully gone away. I have a problem with donuts. I do. I have an actual problem. But I had to surrender. Because fighting it was making it the demon in my life. Accepting it, now I had to practice around it. It was the same thing with addiction. Telling myself every day I have an addiction, I have a sickness, I have an illness, I'm sick, I'm diseased. That made it an issue. But surrendering to the fact that I could always go a little bit of astray, that sometimes I would wear a black top instead of a white top, and it would make me more impure, less virginal, less pure, reminded me that, oh, every day I wake up and I bathe in the holy waters for a reason, because I'm in a human form and I need to replenish and renew and refresh myself, cleanse my spirit, no matter what the waters of incarnation and the seas of time throw at me. Because I'm sure 5,000 years ago, my addiction wasn't somebody's husband or donuts. I'm sure it was whatever was the crave and the crack 5,000 years ago. But if I'm going to incarnate into the wheels of time, into the seas of time, I might as well figure out what type of cleansing is needed, right? So the transformation here is, we all come from the goddess, and to her we are reborn like a drop of rain falling to the ocean. It's a harvest song, so it's something that we sing at gathering time. So they just said this word in Italian, transformazione. So they're telling me to tell you that you're conditioned, you're programmed to be a little slave. And it oftentimes comes in that man is a planned husband and wife story. The concept and idea of marriage, and the concept and idea of Jesus, and the concept and idea of the whole getting married in a church under the eyes of God is the devil's program. And the fear and the shame and the conditioning and programming that come out of confronting that story, and the wanting, the hoping, the wishing, the praying, the yearning, don't worry, Lisa, I'll see you later. The wanting, the hoping, the wishing, the praying, the conditioning, the yearning for this person in your life, that's the space that the devil can come through. It's all sacral chakra. Associated chakra with this is the sacral chakra. So, and this day came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to bloom. Ooh. Yes! Okay, I just had to let that out. Transformation occurs in nature's cycles all around us. Birth, death, and rebirth. These cycles are not feared when we are able to observe the transformation and beauty in change. If you have drawn this card, you are also going through a beautiful transformation of the self, beloved. This process can be challenging and difficult at times. Not knowing what is ahead of us can seem daunting, and you may feel you are unraveling. Dearest one, have no fear or concern. You are embarking on a remarkable journey that will invoke and touch your soul. This is a time when patterns, habits, and old belief systems are challenged and transcended. The butterfly is slowly emerging from its cocoon, which it once found stable, safe, warm, and secure. For many years. You have been playing it safe in all areas and facets of your life, but now you find that things are happening around you that challenge your way of being, if not your way of thinking. You wished for more, did you not? Your hunger for greater understanding, greater clarity, and greater and stronger connection to the mystery of the divine, right? The caterpillar has had its day, a beautiful one. Now it has experienced all it needs to experience, and now the time has come for the butterfly to emerge. The beauty you bring into this world with your unique colors and flight will be so very inspiring for many. With your radiant beauty and courage, you will raise the vibration of this earth to greater octaves of love and light. Affirmation is, I am courageous as I embrace this transformation with love. And that's so very, very true. So very, very true. Growing up as a young little cadet, my coaches and mentors would tell me, you know, change can be very ugly. There's two stories coming to me right now. One is, there's this story about a caterpillar who couldn't get along with all the other people. And one day he went off and he began to go into a chrysalis. A chrysalis is where the cocoon, it's another name for the cocoon. But chrysalis talks more about the insides of the cocoon, and the cocoon itself talks about the outsides. So then one day he emerges from this chrysalis as a beautiful, beautiful butterfly. And he goes back to his old friends who are still caterpillars, and he's like, hey guys, how's it going? And they were like, caterpillar, what's wrong with you? Why do you always gotta act so abnormal? Why can't you come back and be a caterpillar with the rest of us? And he finally realized in that moment that he had wings. And he's like, but I have wings. And so, and I'm not seeing all the comments. I'm only seeing the top ones. So the other one about the cocoon is when you go into the cocoon, it's a scary thing and it looks ugly. When a caterpillar turns into this chrysalis, it becomes moopy and goopy inside. Sheer utter destruction. Its former self gets completely eroded. Okay? And then out of this chrysalis becomes this beautiful, 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 beautiful caterpillar. I mean, butterfly. So you may not recognize your change, or you may not know what the future is going to hold as the change begins. And whoever you are when you start, you may not look like that person when you end. I am a guru, and I have to honor and accept that. I have a golden sacred message for the world. I want to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I've always wanted to teach the world to sing. But in the beginning, I was a financial planner. I was an estate planner. I wanted to teach the people how to invest and how to pick a proper mutual fund and how to vet their financial planner. That was what I was passionate about. My biggest dream back then was writing a financial literacy textbook for high school students. Now I have bigger dreams and goals. You know, I want to be a famous oracle, like the famous oracle to Napoleon. You know what I mean? So we all have an image in our mind of where the journey is going to take us. And if we stop in the middle of the journey, we'll never get to our biggest, brightest, and best. We'll never be our greatest. And we can't let the good get in the way of the great. So this old lover, this old motherfucker may have been great when we were at a low vibration. But if we're on the way to bigger, brighter, better, to a greater place, part of what's going to die, part of what's going to be surrendered and sacrificed is that old person, that smaller self, that stinking thinking, that lower vibration. And all the things it would attract into our life from that low vibration, it may begin to repel the bigger, brighter, these new, do you hear what I'm saying? As you're getting to a new vibration, it may begin to repel old people, especially. What did I say? Those old caterpillars said to the new butterfly, can't you be normal? Can't you be just like us? And the butterfly, who used to be a caterpillar, was like, but I have wings. So you're going to repel your old people, places, and things because you're going to have to sacrifice your old self and your old life. Make sense? So I'm going to go. It's actually too late to walk to the pot shop. I have a solution. I can borrow one of the monks' bikes upstairs. But I hate going down the hill on a bike in the dark. That is annoying. But it's a medicine crisis. I smoked it up all this morning, so I have some tonight. So I'm gonna go now. Y'all take good care of yourselves. That was a very revealing story. I'm so sorry about that. We'll try to keep my bedroom out of temple time next time. Anyways, take good care of yourself. Love, light, harmony, unity, resplendent grace, and abundance to you and yours. Take good care. Bye, y'all. Bye.